This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. We may be a comic duo, but we take mental health very serious. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and is completely online. BetterHelp is a network with over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, answer a few questions, and BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network.
You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/amp. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/amp.
Good morning. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab whatever you need to get through this Monday. Let's chat. So before I hop on the treadmill, can't speak on a Monday morning. Actually, I can't ever speak. If you follow the Clopen effect, I always have problems saying my words. So anyways, why we should take mental health days. You know, taking a mental health day can be crucial for your overall well-being. You know, just as physical health requires care, so does our mental health. Now, whether you see someone or not, like a therapist, medical professional, a coach, whatever you do, even if you don't, I still feel like everyone needs mental health days. I take them. At the time, I'm not seeing anyone. I don't have a therapist right now. I did 2 years ago when I needed to, it was almost 4 years ago when I needed to kind of change my life around a little bit, I did. And I took mental health days, but I still take mental health days now because they allow me to address my stress, to recharge, to prevent burnout. And here's just some more reasons why you may need one. So a lot of us that work, or a lot of us that are parents, or a lot of us that are just busy day in and day out and feel like people need us, right? Some of us, there's actually a couple listeners that said, can you talk about more of getting through the loss of family? I know we talked about pet loss. They are family, but then they asked if we could do something like that. So that'll be coming up. Or work, or if you work retail, like from the other podcast, you know, it's just, there's a lot. And you feel like every single second, every single minute, every single day they need you. And you don't realize that you're getting burnt out and that you really should take a mental health day. So if you're taking care of someone, if you could line up someone else to help you, even if it's for a few hours, it doesn't even have to be a full day, because people that are very busy and need the mental health days are the ones that feel guilty if they take the mental health days. Can I just say that? So taking a mental health day is to reduce your stress, right? It provides an opportunity to just step back from the pressures of work or daily life, or anything that you're doing, you know, being a parent. Maybe you could just have grandma or a trusted friend watch the kids just for a few hours to help alleviate the stress and prevent any negative impact because you are burnt out. And so preventing burnout would be just continuous stress and overwhelming workloads. You know, it does lead to burnout. So take a day. You know, even if you have to, like, for example, last week on Wednesday, I made sure that everything was aligned at work because I had a doctor's appointment. You heard about it. If you haven't heard about it, go back to the other episode. I went to the doctor on Thursday, got not so great news, and just thought to myself, well, I'm not going back to work. I'm not mentally okay to go back to work. I need to align everything. And that's what I did last week. And so that is considered a mental health day. I had to recharge. I had to think through everything that the doctor told me. And I knew that I would not be able to give my best at work if I went back on Thursday afternoon. So I sent a message to my boss. Now, let me say something. 2 year ago me, 4 year ago me would have gone back to work or would have felt incredibly guilty to send a message to my boss and say, I'm taking the rest of the day because I just have to align some things, you know, or because I have to take a mental health day because of what just happened this morning or the news that I got this morning. I would have felt so guilty. I probably never would have taken the afternoon. I would have gone right back and I've just been like, you know, burning myself out in stress and, you know, would have gotten hives and drank all the coffee and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We all know, we've all been there. But I have learned that if I absolutely feel like I need to take the day, and whatever you want to do for that day is up to you. If it's take a nap, is it call a friend or a family member you haven't talked to in a while just to say hello without any distractions? If it's watch some movies, if it's go to lunch by yourself, is it go get coffee by yourself? Is it just drive around? Depending on how the scenery is, go look at the snow or go look at the beach or, whatever you need to do to get away from your everyday life, do it. Or if it's just stay at home and log off everything, shut the phone, shut the computer and read a book. Read my book. There you go. Or, whatever it is, watch a show that you've been you've been telling people, oh yeah, I just don't have time, but I want to watch that show. Go watch the show or work out all day or go do yoga. Or go make yourself a big salad or a big sandwich. Do something for you where it's not going to be distracted by anything else. Go do something for you. So when you do take these mental health days, it improves your productivity for sure. So it's essential for maintaining it, right? At work or even during the day with kids or even just during the day taking care of someone or anything that you do. Taking a mental health day when needed can enhance your focus, your creativity, and your overall job performance when you get back to them, right? So last week I took off Thursday. Friday I was ready to go. There were about 5 or 6 emails that I truly had to get back to. They were ASAPs. I had to do a couple things, but I was prepared and ready for them. I didn't see them come in on Thursday because I wasn't checking my emails, but Friday morning I woke up early and I thought, yep, I'm ready. Here we go. And was able to run the reports and set everything up that needed to be set up and sent everything off by Friday afternoon. And I still had time to go visit a friend and her babies. So on Friday afternoon, because I was mentally ready for that day because I took a mental health day on Thursday. So it enhances your emotional well-being as well, which is so important. Acknowledge and addressing your emotional well-being is vital. It really is. Mental health days can be proactive measures to maintain and improve your mental health, which is what I did. And then it also promotes work-life balance. I don't care what work says, what life says. I mean, some of you might be taking a mental health day at work to get away from life. I don't know, right? I don't know. But promoting work-life balance is just between your work and personal life. It's so essential. So they contribute to a healthier balance and they reduce the risk of burnout either way, right? If you have to take a mental health day from work, or if you have to take a mental health day from life or both, I usually combine mine. And it's great. My family knows. I'll tell them I'm taking a mental health day. I'm taking the afternoon. And I kind of just go sneak off and they're like, cool, go rest, go work out, go do some work on the podcasts, go write more in my second book, go whatever you need to do. I go and get coffee, so they know, and they just they leave me. Maybe my husband will check in on me and be like, how you doing? How's everything going? A quick text or something, which is phenomenal. He's the best support ever. And so is the rest of my family. And then during this time, foster some self-care, right? Taking time for yourself to form a self-care regimen, whatever that is, right? If it's eat a salad, if it's drink a bunch of water that day to catch up from the week of drinking a whole bunch of coffee, is it just, doing activities that you enjoy? You went, you relaxed, or you went for a hike, or you went for a run, or you worked out, or you did some, what I still love is Taibo. I still love Taibo. I don't know what it is. Like if I have some stuff that's bothering me, I go and punch the air, punch the air and punch that stuff down. So I don't know, try that if you want, or whatever you want to do. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff out there, but I really do like Taibo. Anyways, during that mental health day, let's address some of those challenges too, right? If, especially if you can't get over it, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, obviously please go see a medical professional for that. But also if you could address it with them so that your mental health days are clearer. It really does help. I did that about 4 years ago. I was having a lot of problems at my place of work, and I am older now, so I felt like I wasn't going to be able to escape. Who's going to hire me? All this. And she just helped me understand first that I had low self-esteem. I didn't really address my anxiety or my depression or, just anything that I had going on at that time. So she helped me address all that so that when I did take a mental health day, and for example, I love to go up to Lake Geneva and run hike or walk the 22 miles around the Lake Geneva. If you haven't done that yet and you want to, it's actually on my coaching site. I can take you up there. It's amazing. I tell people all the time, I find my soul up there. So that's usually my mental health day, is I go up there. I'm not going to tell you when because I don't know who's listening. Don't be creepy. Anyways, so if you're dealing with that, please see someone so that on your days off, you can relax and not worry about anything else, so that you're able to refresh and recharge on those days. So I know I say that on every episode, and it's almost on every part of the book. I say, please reach out to a medical professional if you just can't make it through on your own. Okay. They truly are. And if you have tried it and you didn't like it, maybe it was just the connection. Go find someone else. I've been through about 3 where I just was like, I don't know if it's working. And so I go to another one, the following year, and just try different things. So please do that. Building resilience. So when you do need a break and you take action to address your mental health, it does build resilience. You're able to bounce back from challenges with renewed energy and perspective. So, or I should say I can, but hopefully you can as well. Improving relationships. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Taking care of your mental health positively impacts your relationships. It really does. Because then you know what? You're not coming home from work crabby, or you're not getting your day done and your spouse is coming home and you're crabby because you took that one day. It's almost like a vacation, a 1-day vacation for everything, for your body, for your mind, for your thoughts, for everything. You just took some deep breaths and you just went, I'm on vacation today. No one bother me, and do what you need to do. Okay. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries during this time, please. It reinforces importance of your mental health day. Like I never had to say anything to my family because they're phenomenal, but they just knew. Like I'd say, I'm taking a mental health day, and they went, cool, let us know if you need us. That was it. So make sure you have someone like that. They're not going to bother you. They're not going to call you selfish. They're not going to say that you don't need a mental health day, because guess what? You do. You do. If you are thinking right now that you need a mental health day, you do. Take the day. Even if you have to plan it, which is totally fine. If Fridays are mellow for you, immediately put that in. Immediately tell everyone, I'm taking the day off on Friday. This is what I'm going to be doing, obviously for safety. Tell your spouse or tell whoever, your partner. Hey, or just someone, right? Tell your mom, whoever. Tell them what you're doing. So at least for safety, they know where you're at, but then they'll leave you alone, right? It's a trusted source that will leave you alone. So, and you can plan it too. Like Monday through Thursday might be kind of busy, but you know what? It's that light at the end of the tunnel on Friday that you're going to take that day, and you're just going to really, really focus on yourself. So, and then there's also, taking these days prevents physical health issues too. So I went through that, so I can say this. So chronic stress or just poor mental health that I had a few years ago caused a lot of physical problems. I kept thinking I was sick. I would always be congested. I would always have headaches. I had heart palpitations. My body ached. And I thought, it's, my thyroid, or it's because I didn't sleep, or, it's because of this, or, it's because of this. No, it was because I was stressing myself out trying to make everybody happy. And for me, it was at work. So I was stressing myself out for that. So deep breath, take a mental health day. So it's, and then just as a reminder, just communicate openly with people that you're going to take this mental health day or days if you need it, to prioritize your well-being. Recognize when you need a break, and just take steps to address your mental health, and it'll really contribute to a healthier and more sustainable lifestyle. So thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time. Take that mental health day. Do it. Take it off.